What's causing the crisis on the Belarus-Lithuania border? But its newest crisis is being felt on a different front. European Union member state Lithuania, where in late July the government said more than 2,400 people had crossed illegally in the 2 months prior. Their transit point, before they enter the EU, Belarus. This is a hard lesson for other democracies that might face the same struggle in the future. Iraqis, Congolese, Cameroonians and others stream into the EU, seeing Lithuania as a new gateway to Western countries. The German publication Der Spiegel reported this month that many travel to Belarus with tourist visas, while a Belarusian state-owned company may have played a part in encouraging further travel to the EU. In some cases, migrants detained in Lithuania even report being pushed forcefully to cross the border to Lithuania by Belarusians. The situation on the ground remains tense, however, as the Lithuanian government says Belarusian border guards have been caught taking down barbed wire and trying to disguise the footprints of illegal crossers. Reports from Lithuanian state media have highlighted the problem. For Lukashenko, the ultimate goal seems to be punishing and attempting to coerce the EU. In response, the EU Commissioner for Home Affairs Ylva Johansson says Lukashenko is using human beings in an act of aggression. The EU sent 100 European border officers to Lithuania to help cope with the influx. Furthermore, at least 12 EU countries delivered tents, beds, and generators. Yet, Lithuania could still be overwhelmed. The uncontrolled stream of people poses a political, legal, and logistical challenge. It is unclear how many more people might try to cross the border in the coming months. Furthermore, the crossings have preceded the Belarusian-Russian quadrennial Zapad military exercise in the neighborhood that puts NATO on its toes. So what are the lessons from the crisis? First, Lithuania should have been better prepared, as should any democracy neighboring an authoritarian regime.
After all, Lukashenko has been in power since 1994 and has never sought to accommodate Western values. Moreover, his ally, Russian President Vladimir Putin, is known for employing various tools of hybrid aggression, including migration. Unfortunately, out of almost 420 miles of Lithuanian border with Belarus, video surveillance cameras were used to monitor only 38% of its length prior to the crisis. A barrier is now being built to cover the entire length of the border. Hence, the issue on the Lithuanian-Belarusian border is a microcosm of a trouble that could again threaten other parts of Europe and cause tensions within the bloc. The return of the Taliban in Afghanistan and other geopolitical shifts around the world point to more migration into Europe, not less. The UN Office on Humanitarian Affairs estimated that 500,000 people would be displaced by conflict this year, and 18.5 million could need humanitarian assistance, with drought and the departure of international troops contributing to that figure. Climate change and severe weather threaten to prompt more migration in the years and decades to come. For many of those seeking a way out of dangerous and deprived circumstances, Europe is the preferred destination. We can only assume that authoritarian regimes are following each other's attempts to undermine democracies. If weaponized migration proves to be effective, it will certainly be attempted again. Such efforts might significantly undermine the security landscape of NATO's eastern frontier. While weaponized migration looms larger for Europe, the United States should pay attention for its own reasons. It needs Europe to remain stable if America is to redirect its strategic attention to the Indo-Pacific, rather than toward putting out geopolitical fires elsewhere.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.